What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Resilient Reboot Productions Daily Show. I am your host, John Katsabos, and today we're talking about how to easily implement very complicated topics such as eating right. We're going to talk today about experimentation. We're going to talk about execution and staying on the path. So, three basic topics. So, I've always had a problem with eating right since I was a teenager. And now that I'm in my mid 40s, I'll be honest with you guys, it's a little bit tough to change. But when I implement these three simple tactics, things start to feel better, to be better, to look better. And I get the results at the gym. I'll be honest with you, it's not always easy. It's especially the execution path and staying on the path. That's not always the easiest part, but the experimentation part is the funnest, because what I try and what I try to tell you guys with the experimentation is try everything, try it all within reason. Obviously, like, I don't want you guys to get sick, but I mean, there's no harm in, if you're from southern, or if you're from the Mediterranean area, and somebody offers you some spicy yellow curry, why not try it? If you've never tried it, I think you might be surprised as to how much you like it, or you might not like it, and at least then you'll know whether you like it or not. A big part about this is not to make it a very not make it a staple. Remember, we want to really focus on Dr. Weston Price's modality when it comes to eating, and it's eating according to what your roots are, what your generational ancestors would have, what your generational ancestors would have eaten. So, but there's no harm in trying different types of cuisines out there, because they're all good. It's just, they're not just designed for us, but nobody's saying that you can't do it. You can't, like I said, try a spicy curry, or try some dumplings, or try some sushi, or whatever, right? So the whole point of it is just to keep it fun, you know, because when it starts to become dull and boring, nobody really likes that, especially me. I'm a big foodie. I love my food, and I love trying different cuisines. Was it yesterday? No, I remember I remember the first time I actually tried curry. I was a little bit, I don't know if this is good for me, and I tried it, and I really liked it. It was spicy. It was a Thai curry, so it had a little hint of peanuts in there. So I love peanuts. I love peanut butter. So, I mean, there you go. I just got introduced to a food that I like. Do I eat Thai curry all the time? No, I'll eat it maybe once every 2-3 months. Now, just talking about it, that massaman curry is just, my mouth's is becoming more watery because it's tasty. I really like it. The one thing that I want you guys to be careful with when it comes to experimentation is, I want you guys to be very careful about easy fixes and people who promote them. There is no such thing as an easy fix. These things take time and consistency. If you're lacking the time, and if you don't want to put the time and consistency into it, you will not see your results, no matter how good the program is. No matter if it's worked for 100 people, it will not work for you. And the people who promote it that are, oh, this works for everybody, regardless of your fitness level, regardless of how much time and effort. No. You got to be very careful with those people. With that said, there's no harm in trying different types of diets, different types of cuisines, just so long as you're keeping it fun and you're keeping yourself. Sorry, let me just close that. I don't need any notifications. So it's just stuff like that. Just, make sure you keep it fun. Make sure it doesn't become a drag in your life and you're like, oh God, I gotta go eat some bland potatoes with a little bit of salt and a little bit of olive oil. No, that's not the whole point of this. The whole point is to, experiment with the food, experiment with different types of diets. Try the carnivore diet, see if it works for you. Try it for a couple of days. You'll start to see results in a couple of days, whether it's good results or bad results. Try the vegan diet. Try the, I don't know, whatever diet that you can think of. Try the Jenny Craig. Try it. It might work. It might not work. You won't know until you try. So don't be like Yoda. Just try. The next part, which is actually important, and we kind of touched up on it, is execution. You need to be able to find the diet that works for you. And I don't like using the word diet. It sums up what we're trying to talk about, but more on the lines of what actually does work for you, and planning it out, getting a little bit rigid, and also have the time and the ability to be flexible, to try different foods. This is why I introduce cheat days. Now you're probably thinking to me, John, why the hell would I want to cheat on a diet? Well, you try eating just a Mediterranean diet for, you just try eating that Mediterranean diet for 6 months straight without trying a different cuisine here and there, going for a burger with your friends, for a beer with your friends, or for a drink for one night. You try doing that. You're not going to, it won't last, because then you'll fall into the routine. There's nothing wrong with routines, but the routine itself has to have flexibility in it so you can deviate from it a little bit. So it can be a little bit spontaneous. So I usually have Fridays as my cheat days. I'd say, okay, Friday I can eat what I want within reason. I'm not going to go and pig out an entire pizza and then go for like burgers and fries and beers with the boys. I'm not going to do that. But within reason. And that's the importance of having a plan to execute. Say, okay, Fridays is I give myself a little bit of flexibility and I can move forward Saturday through Sunday, Saturday through Thursday. I'm rigid. Well, not rigid, but you know what I mean. Like I can eat my junk food and the most of the week I'm healthy. So, and that has worked out, not just for me in the past, but for bodybuilders around the world. And if they say that they don't cheat, ask them what they do pre-show. What do they eat before they get on stage? I think you will be surprised at what they eat. I've heard of cheesecakes, entire cheesecakes, cheeseburgers, French fries, onion rings. They down like milkshakes. There's a reason for it. Now, the important part, another big part of this entire formula, if you will. So we have experimentation. You got to experiment with different types of cuisines, different types of diets. Make sure that they're fun. Make sure that it's sustainable for you. And execute the one that works for you. This is going to take time. It's not an overnight fix. It might take 2, 3, 6 months for you to find the right diet that works for you, the right cuisine that works for you. The right cuisine is pretty simple. I mean, just look at your heritage and just follow what they did. That works. And Dr. Weston A. Price, Dr. Francis M. Pottinger, all these great doctors that have done so many studies in the past have proven, especially Dr. Weston A. Price, he proved that, your genetic, your genome is, when it comes to nutrition, is directly tied to the nutrition that you're eating right now and what your ancestors. So that if you stayed with the nutritional plan that your ancestors ate in the past, you are likely to be more healthy now than somebody who it would deviate from there and say, if they were from the Mediterranean area and all of a sudden they go up and into like, let's say they go down to Africa and they start eating more fruits and vegetables and berries. That's not healthy for them, because the genetic structure is different, and the genome, while it does have the ability to change, will not change quick enough, making you sicker. So the hardest part of this entire formula is staying on the path. Motivation sucks. It's great in the beginning, but within 2-3 weeks it fades, and then you're left with nothing. One of the biggest things that I use with my clients is why. Why are you doing this? Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to gain muscle? Why do you want to change the physical appearance of yourself at this present time? And then ask yourself, why again? Why do I want that? And then ask yourself why again. So you get down to the real, you ask yourself like 3-4 times, maybe some people even go 5 times deep. And that will, if you can stick to it, if you can just, what I suggest to some people, print that out, put it somewhere where you see it every single day, first thing in the morning, usually in your bathroom, and say, that's why I'm doing this. That is why I'm doing this. That is not motivation. That is more, I wouldn't say even obsession. It's more of giving you the ability to stick to it. Because like I said, motivation only lasts about 2 or 3 weeks. After that, it's done. It's done. If you don't have your why, if you don't understand why you're doing something, what you're doing is going to fade, and it will fade into the ether of this world, if you want, or into deep space and never be seen again by anybody. You may see it pop up. Pardon me. You may see it pop up here and there after a little while, but eventually you're going to keep going into the cycle of I'm doing it. Oh, forget it. I'm not seeing any results 2-3 weeks into it, which is another thing that irks me. It's like you don't expect to see 2-3 results in 2-3 weeks. 2-3 months, yeah, you'll start to see results. You may not even see the results ever. It's interesting. I had a conversation with another personal trainer in Australia. It was on our show yesterday. And we were talking about this and the cycle of failure and why motivation sucks. Because it's not true. Motivation really does suck. It's horrible. It's a horrible thing for people to live off of. Because why are you always setting yourself up to fail? Why not just set yourself up to succeed? And two of the biggest things that can help you succeed is understanding your why, your real why, which is about 3 to 5 levels deep, not the superficial level. Superficial level for somebody, take me for example. The superficial reason of why I want to change my body the way it looks right now is because I am in a tropical area tropical zone in this world, and there's summer year round, and I do not want to be walking around on the beach with a belly. I don't want that. That's the superficial level. I have to ask myself, why is that important to me? Well, because I don't want people to have the impression that I'm a personal trainer that's unfit. Okay, why is that important to me? You see what I'm doing? I'm peeling back that layer. It goes deeper. It goes deeper, but we won't get into that. So another part of staying on the path in this whole group of mess that we can unlayer is joining groups, being part of a tribe, being part of a tribe that is supportive of your goal. And in turn, you can be supportive of the guys in that group's goal. So you're getting support, you're giving support. And that will help you. Again, I'm not going to use the state focused. That will help you stay focused on your goal, which is to whatever it is. I don't know. Could be lose weight, could be gain weight, could be I just want to stay healthy. I want to be around for my grandkids and play with them. Sorry, the sun is just reflecting off the pond. There we go. I want to be able to have the energy to play with my grandkids. I want to be able to have the energy to play with my kids. It could be anything. And that's why groups are so important. And we've actually created a group, the Band of Brothers. And in this group, that's what we do. This is basically what we do. We talk about solutions to help you become a better father, husband, brother, man. That's what we do. So if you're not part of a group, I highly suggest you sign up, or at least just get on an onboarding call with me. It's free. You have nothing to lose. We can find out what's really ailing you and try and help you achieve the goals that you want, especially when it comes to feeling better about yourself, because that's basically all it is. I mean, if you got to feel good about who you are as a man, so that the people around you can say, "Dude, this is amazing. Well, why haven't you been here in such a long time?" And sorry, why haven't you? Where has this guy been for such a long time? And I've had that from some of my friends too. So there's the link. If you're watching this on Facebook, I will post it on Facebook after the show is done. For some reason, the streaming service I'm using does not allow me to post to Facebook. It's all we can do. It's the best that we can do. But if you're watching this on YouTube, appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Resilient Reboot Productions. Hit the bell to be notified when we are streaming or uploading videos like podcast episodes for the Fitness Oracle, workout videos for the VO Fitness. And if you guys do know of somebody who is suffering from mental health issues like depression or anxiety, or they just feel lost and alone in this world, share this with them. This is sharing is caring, and we're here to help each other grow into better men. Tomorrow, we are going to be talking about the one big question that's surrounding eating as the weather gets better. So stay tuned for that. We are going to be doing a lot of these on a more regular basis, Monday to Friday. Missed yesterday. I apologize for that. It was a crazy day yesterday. But stay tuned tomorrow around this time, 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. We will be live And that's it, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow.